information related to the case against a 17-year-old accused of murdering a woman on Crawford Pond in Union is now confidential.
A Knox County court clerk tells WABI they cannot give out any information regarding the case after we tried to confirm Devin Young's previously scheduled Friday status conference.
According to court documents, Young was arrested July 16th for the murder of 48-year-old Sunshine Stewart of Tennants Harbor. Stewart was found dead on Crawford Pond in Union July 3rd.
After Young's first court appearance last month, he was ordered held at the Long Creek Youth Development Center in South Portland. The Maine Attorney General's office filed a motion last month to try Young as an adult.
They confirmed to us that the matter is no longer public and they're unable to disclose anything about the case.